If you're a busy dad who is too busy to go to the gym because you're dealing with work, family, responsibilities, and are actually willing to put in the work from home to get the body that you want, then this video is for you. You don't have to commute to the gym. You don't have to do 2 hour gym sessions. You don't have to do endless cardio. And you definitely don't have to cut out the foods that you love. You just need the right structure, the right accountability, and 30 minutes a day, and you can get there yourself. Now, I'm going to break down a Miro board explaining exactly how I can help you guys get there with 30-minute workouts a day, what's holding you back, and what to do. And then I'm going to show you the actual 30-minute full body workout you can do yourself that will get you shredded and build you some muscle from home. Now, if you're someone looking for a quick fix that's not really disciplined and that doesn't really want to learn, then maybe you should skip this video. But if you're ready to lock in and become the man you're supposed to be, let's get to work.
Welcome to the Miro Board, gentlemen. Right here, we are going to figure out exactly what is holding you back and how we can reach your goal, which is feeling more confident, more shredded, and having more energy throughout the day. So first, let's dive right in. So we are going to kill the limiting belief that we don't have enough time and that we need a gym to get in shape, okay? That's the limiting belief that is holding you guys back from achieving your goal, which is getting the body that you want, right? Getting shredded. So the lie is that you guys need 1 to 2 hours. You need 1 to 2 hours to work out, right? Everyone's talking about, 1 to 2 hours to get in shape, to get shredded, to build a nice body. That's completely wrong. All you guys need is 30 minutes a day. I promise you. 30 minutes of intense focus, workout intensity. You will get the body that you want. Next is I need a gym. You need the gym to get in shape. Oh, I can't go to the gym today. That's one of the biggest excuses in the industry why people aren't getting in shape is that they need the gym. However, that is a lie. That's a lie. You guys do not need the gym. You can perfectly get a great aesthetic, lean, strong body from home, even if you don't have equipment. Now, equipment would be ideal, like having a pull up bar, but even if you don't, you can get shredded and build a good amount of muscle from home. Next is I need motivation. Let's just be honest, guys. Motivation is fake. At the end of the day, it's not motivation that is going to keep us consistent. It is discipline. Discipline is what we are going to show up every single day with, right? You guys most likely have kids, right? You have to take care of them, look after them, set an example, be a role model, right? Maybe you guys are married or you have a lady. You guys have to take care of your family. You have to go to work. You don't have the motivation to go to work, but guess what? You go to work anyways, right? Maybe you're hungry. Maybe you have to cook your kids some food. It's not the motivation to do it, it's the discipline, right? To be that proud father figure that your child looks up to. So let's just kill the motivation and it's all about the discipline. Next is I'll start when life slows down. So life never slows down. Let's just be honest. I talk to a lot of guys. They're like, "Oh, I'm too busy right now. I don't want to start right now. I have this going on. I have this going on." You are always going to have something going on. There's always going to be something to do. Like, there's never going to be a time where you are completely just free. You don't have anything to do. There's always something to improve on. There's always something to work on. So guys, you are always going to have to work. You're always going to be busy. You're always going to have to take care of business. But how can we take care of business while finding the time to do what we want to do? So these are all the lies that are holding you guys back. I want you to completely grab these and just throw them out the window. Next, we have reality. Life never slows down, right? Life never actually slows down. It keeps on going. If anything, life gets faster and faster. So when we find a way to figure out, okay, if life keeps going, if life keeps moving, how can I find time in my day to make sure I can take care of myself instead of just taking care of those around me? Next is energy comes after action. So you guys are never going to just wake up with energy, feel 10 times better, or feel like working out. Once you do the workout, that's when the energy starts to come. That's when you start getting that energy boost, like, okay, I can do this. This isn't as bad as I thought. That's when you really feel the benefits of the workouts paying off. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, but these workouts will actually boost your testosterone, boost your energy, boost your mood, and get you ready and more fluid for the day. Next is consistency beats intensity. So just because you guys go one day really hard, say you are able to make it to the gym or say you work out from home for one day, none of that matters if you do it for 1 week and then stop the other week. or do it for 2 days and then stop for 4 days, or do it for 5 days and then stop the next week. You have to be consistent every single week, even if it's just 2 to 3 days out the week. As long as you are consistent every single week, you will get results. I promise you. But you can't have one good week, then a bad week. One good 2 weeks, then one bad week. You have to be consistent every single week. And if that means only working out 3 days out the week, then that's okay. And then last but not least is time is used, not found. I hear a lot of guys saying, a lot of my clients, my older clients, they say, oh, I need to find the time. I need time to do this. I need time to do that. And I was teaching them that it's not that they need to find the time. The time is used. You're using your time. You don't need to find more time. You have all the time in the day. It's how are you spending your time? Because I promise you, if you were to break down every 30 minutes of your day and track everything that you were doing, like, okay, I did this for 30 minutes, I did this for 30, I did this for 30, and see where you were wasting your time, you'd be like, okay, maybe I do have more time than I thought. Maybe I do have those 30 minutes to work out throughout the day. So remember, time is not found, it is used, and we have to use it wisely. Next, we are going to move on to the standard. So the standard is 30 minutes is greater than 0 minutes at all. So I'd rather have you guys working out for 30 minutes than working out 1 day or 2 days for 2 hours. You're not going to get anywhere like that. But if you have a hard, intense workout for 30 minutes almost every single day, or at least 4 to 6 days out the week, you are going to get exponential growth, exponential results compared to not doing anything. I promise you. Now, home is greater than the commute. Why? Because you don't have to. Time is valuable, especially for you guys who have kids and you have responsibilities and family to look after. You don't have time to drive to the gym all the time, commute, and do all this bullshit. You need to take care of your family, take care of the shit you have to do at home. And the best place to work out is at home. Get a pull-up bar if you have to. Get some home weights if you have to. Even though you don't need weights, you really don't. You can do it without weights, but work out from home, because the guys who work out at home realize that they are the gym. They don't need to go to the gym. You are the gym. You have your own body weight to get in shape. You just have to put in the work. The gym is everywhere around us. Back in the day, we did not have gyms or lift a whole bunch of weights. We were sprinting, doing push-ups, carrying heavy things. If you use your home, you will build up a lot more discipline as a man compared to going to the gym, because at home you are forced to work out even when you're tired, even when you're lazy, compared to when you go to the gym, you're like, okay, I'm already here, now I have to work out. But if you're at home, you're at the gym 24/7. So you have to get comfortable to the uncomfortable of, okay, it's time to put in the work. Next is structure is greater than motivation. So a lot of guys, they rely on motivation. I always tell them motivation's not real, it's discipline. You guys have to figure out a structure and a system. If that means building yourself out a calendar, a Google calendar of, okay, this is my work schedule, this is the days I want to work out, let me put that on my calendar so I could actually see it. Okay, Monday we'll do push day, Tuesday I'll do legs, Friday I'll do a full body or whatever, like full body every other day, and pair it with your schedule so you can see the days that you have to go to work and the days you don't, and the days you have to, maybe go to Home Depot or get some things to, fix the house or whatever. Put it on your schedule, and that way you can see everything. It just makes everything so much easier. Next is daily execution is greater than a perfect plan. You don't need some perfect workout plan, some perfect diet plan. You just need to implement the small ones every single day. If that's hitting your protein for one day, great. If that's getting in a workout every single day, great. If that's starting to drink more water and starting to cut out the junk food, great. It's the small wins that add up other than the big wins. Don't focus on the big picture. Focus on the little things that you can do perfect every single day that will get you to your result. Now, after we kill the limiting belief, which is that we don't have time or we need the gym, this is what I need you guys to realize. Once you guys accept that 30 minutes is enough, everything changes, because now you actually show up. So once you figure out in your head, okay, you know what, I do have time, let me use it wisely, then you'll be consistent, then you will show up. But the second you think, oh, I don't have time, I can't work out, then you're not going to do anything at all, because you truly believe that you don't have the time. So knock that shit off, get that limiting belief, throw it out the window, and you guys have the time. Let's use it wisely, okay? Okay, now we are at the bridge. All right, guys, so welcome to the bridge. So to the left is where you guys are right now, and to the right is where you guys want to be. And what's holding us back is the time in between. So a lot of you guys are starting to, when you look in the mirror, you're less confident. You're ashamed to look at your body in the mirror. You're low energy. You have back pain. You're stuck in the cycle of starting and stopping, and starting again Monday, and then stopping for 2 weeks, and then it goes a month or two, and then starting and stopping. You're in this cycle of despair that you need to get out of. And the bridge to get to where you want to be, which is being more confident, having more energy, feeling more like a role model, injury free, longevity to be able to play with your grandkids one day. That is all stopped in the middle right here. The only way you can get to that goal is if you figure out, okay, it's not time that's holding me back. It's that I'm not using my time correct. And the correct way to use your time is 30 minutes a day. A small section out of your day, out of your whole day. All I'm saying is 30 minutes is what is going to get you from point A to point B. You have to figure out that to cross this bridge, you have to grab this and toss it out the way. Just get that out the way. And once you realize that 30 minutes a day is going to get you to where you want to be, you guys are set. I promise you. All right, gentlemen, now we're at the workout, the 30-minute workout you guys are going to be doing. So we are going to be doing push, pull and core, and legs. It's going to be short rest, and then we're about to be getting back to work. Short rest, I say 30 seconds to 60-second rest, and then back in. And intent is greater than volume. You don't need to do a whole bunch of workouts. You just need to do a select few with intensity and focus. And I don't mean just like rushing through the workout. I mean you guys having mind-muscle connection while you're doing the workout, taking your time, feeling that contraction, and focusing, relaxing, and getting back to work. So let's get into it, guys. I'm excited, and let's get to it.
All right, gentlemen. So this is the 30-minute workout we are going to be doing today. So first off, we are going to start with push, then pull plus core, then legs. So first off with push, we're going to be doing 4 sets of 12 decline push-ups. Then we're going to move on to 3 sets of 10 push-up negatives. And last but not least, we are going to do 4 sets of 10 pike push-ups. After that, we are going to move on to pull plus core. We're going to be doing 4 sets of 6 to 10 pull-ups. Now, if you don't have a pull-up bar, I'll have other suggestions for you as well. Next, we're going to be doing 4 sets of 8 to 10 Australian rows. And next, we're going to be doing 4 sets of 12 to 15 towel rows. This is what you guys are going to be doing if you do not have a pull-up bar. Last is core. We're going to be doing 4 sets of 10 to 15 leg raises if you do have a pull-up bar. If you don't have a pull-up bar, you're going to be doing both or just 4 sets of 10 to 15 V-ups. Last is legs, because if you're not hitting legs, your upper body is not going to be as big as it possibly can get. So next we're going to be doing, for leg day, 4 sets of 10 to 15 pistol squats. And if you can't do the pistol squat, I'll show you how to do it assisted. And last but not least, we're going to be doing 4 sets of 10 to 15 Bulgarian split squats. Let's get to it. All right, first off, we have decline push-ups. Go ahead and find yourself a box or something that has some height you can put your feet up on. We're going to put our feet up here. All right, next you are going to flex your core, completely have it flexed, and then you're going to flex your glutes. So your back should be completely flat. Make sure you record yourself so your form's correct, okay? When you do these push-ups, I want you to go down and then shoot up, but really feel a contraction in your upper chest. Don't just spam these push-ups, no. You're going to go down, shoot up. Make sure your elbows aren't flaring out. You want them 45 straight, just like this. And you're going to aim for 10 to 15. Next, we're going to be aiming for push-up negatives. You're going to be focusing going slow on the way down. So for example, 1, 2, 3, feel the contraction or expansion in your chest, then shoot up and squeeze. Flex the core, flex the glutes. Go down. 1, 2, 3, feel that expansion, shoot up. That's what your push-ups are going to look like. Next, we are going to be doing pike push-ups. This is going to be great for building our shoulders. Let's get into it. So first, you guys are just going to start on your hands. Then you're going to start making a V, just like this. The sharper and higher your V, the harder it's going to be. The more you're opened outwards, the easier it's going to be. So I like to start in a steep V. And remember, you want to be leaning over your shoulders. You don't want to be leaning back. You want to be leaning over your shoulders, and then you're going to go down and forward, just like this, down and forward. And then you're going to push all the way up and do scapular protraction. down and forward, all the way up, just like that. Now we are finally on pull plus core. We are going to be aiming for 4 sets of 6 to 10 pull-ups. If you guys don't know how to do a pull-up, same thing. You are going to first off do over grip. Don't put your thumbs under. We're going to fully grab over. We're going to be hanging. Make sure you flex your glutes and your core together. And when you pull up, think chest to bar. Now we're going to be doing Australian rows, 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. If you don't have a parallel or equalizer or a bar like this, you could also go under a kitchen table. You can go under a desk or maybe even a chair if it allows you to. So find something you can go under that you can hold yourself up and support your body weight with. So first things first, we are going to go right here, do straight legs, keep the glutes flex, core flex, and pull up chest to bar. Now, if this is too hard for you, you can get on your feet and do the knee assisted version. Same thing, flex your core and your glutes, pull up chest to bar. Maybe some of you guys do not have a pull-up bar. No worries at all. You can also grab yourself a towel and do this on a pillar or your door. This is what it looks like when you do it on a pillar. So go ahead and grab yourself a towel. We're going to wrap this around a pillar. This can be any pillar around your household or something sturdy. Make sure both sides are even, and all you're going to be doing is leaning back, stepping forward, leaning back, and then pulling up. Now, there's different variations. You can pull the towel higher to hit your traps and your upper back, almost like doing face pulls. You can also go lower, and instead of gripping overhand, right, instead of having your palms facing up, you can turn your palms facing down. And that's also going to hit the lower part of your lats, as well as your biceps. Now, let's say you guys cannot find a pillar and you want to do this off your door. Make sure you have a sturdy door and you're not going to break it. So we're going to grab the towel and put the top, just a little bit of the top, right here to where the door is grabbing and binding a little bit of the towel. Next, we have hanging leg raises. We are going to be doing 10 to 15 reps. Remember, fully go all the way down, fully contract, and then just release. Flex your core and your glutes with pelvic tilt, and then go up. Now, if this is too hard for you guys, you can hang, do the same thing, just raise with your knees. Aim for a 10 to 15 reps. Now, if you guys don't have a pull-up bar, you can also do V-ups. If you have both, that's even better, but we are going to be aiming for 4 sets of 10 to 15 V-ups. If you guys don't know what V-ups are, not this version. This is the easy version. We are going to be aiming for the hard version, which is we're going to go like this in hollow body hold and touch our hands to our feet. If that's too hard, then we can do the easy version, which is just like this. And if you guys want to take it up a notch, you can also do this variation as well. Next, we are going to be working on our pistol squats, 4 sets of 10 to 15 each leg. So 10 reps on this leg, 10 reps on this leg, 4 times. I like to stand on one foot, find my balance, grab my fist like this, flex my glutes and my core, squat down and explode up. Make sure you're doing each leg. If you guys are struggling to do the pistol squat, you can use a table, a chair, a desk, your refrigerator, whatever in the house, a couch to help you balance when you do the pistol squat, even a pillar. So you are going to grab that object, put one hand on it, and just use it to support you when you go down and up. Now, say if that's still hard, you can also use both hands. Now we are going to be focusing on Bulgarian split squats, 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Let's get into it. So to find my balance and my foot positioning, I sit at the end of the bench or the couch or the chair, whatever I'm using. I put both feet out, then I stand up. Then I put the dorsal part of the foot, the back of my foot, on the top of the object, find my balance, flex my core, my glutes, grab both my hands, then I go down and go up. Go down and go up. Now, if this is too easy for you, that's when you start doing negatives, going 3 seconds down. 1, 2, 3, shoot up. 1, 2, 3, shoot up. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this cleared up and eliminated the limiting belief that you guys don't have enough time to go to the gym or that you can't get in shape from home. You can, as long as you structure your time wisely and are eating the correct foods. If you have the right structure and the right plan, you will be able to achieve anything you want while spending time with your family, dealing with work and responsibilities at the same time. Now, if you guys have any questions on the training plan I showed you or any questions on food, right, your diet, maybe you're trying to lose more fat and not just build muscle, feel free to send me a message on Instagram. I respond to all my DMs. Now, if you guys are more serious and you want one-on-one coaching where I personally build you a meal plan, I personally build you your own workout program designed just for you to build the most amount of muscle and lose the most amount of fat as you possibly can while still having fun with your family, your friends, and taking care of business, send me ready on Instagram and we could work that out. Other than that, I hope you guys had a great time watching this video. You learned a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.